Hey guys, today we're going to work on our Buggy for Math worksheet. So what we have here are called input and output tables. That's not what it's labeled on our paper, but that's what the concept is actually called. So what you're going to do is you're going to take this number at the top of the jar and you're going to look if it has a minus or a plus sign. And it's going to tell you the rule that you have to do with each number in the table. So for example here, we're going to take the first number and we're going to subtract 5 because it says minus 5. And they did the first one for us. 12 minus 5 gives us 7. So they wrote the number 7 in the chart. Now, if we were to do this one, it would say 15 and the rule. So each time you're going to look and it's going to say in the jar, you're going to think of this as what is the rule? What has to happen to each of these numbers to give us our answer for the blank? And what you're going to think of them as is pretend it's a machine. And inside the machine, you're going to put the number. When it's inside the machine, it's going to do the rule. It's going to subtract 5, or it's going to add 7, or subtract 4, or subtract 3, or add 9. And it's always going to do the same thing inside that machine. Now, we know that we're not really putting it in a machine. All we're doing is thinking about it in our brain, and we're thinking of our brain as that machine. Because your brain has to do the operation, do that math problem inside before, and you can count, but we should be able to do these pretty quickly because you're not building on the number that came before it. You're starting over with the next one. So if we have 15 and we subtract 4, we're going to get 11. So I would write 11. And again, you can use, obviously you can't use your fingers for that one because we don't have 15 fingers. But we should be able to do, at this point of the year, we should be able to subtract or add these without having to use our fingers. So if we have the number 7 and our rule is to add 7, we're going to say 7 plus 7 equals 14, and that's a doubles fact. And we should be able to have memorized our doubles facts by now. And if not, you can YouTube. I'm not going to post it because it's not part of this lesson. But remember that we learned the doubles wrap, the one that went doubles. I can add doubles. It's no trouble for me to add doubles. So that's something that I think you guys should also review so that you're not forgetting those things and things become fluent, which means that you can add and subtract without having to think about it. You just memorize it and know it and be able to say, when I say, what's 7 plus 7? It's 14. What's 15 minus 4? It's 11. And not have to say, 15, 14, 13. You could just say it quickly. So I'm going to do the first one for each of the problems. So we have 12 minus 5 equals 7. 7 plus 7 equals 14. 15 minus 4 equals 11. What is 9 plus 9? I know that's another doubles fact, and I know that 9 plus 9 equals 18. So I'm going to write 18 in the blank. And the last one is 18, and the rule is subtract 3. So 18 minus 3 is 15. And what I would suggest that you do is not go through each one separately, because then your brain isn't remembering what the rule is. I would do an entire jar before you move on to the next one. And it doesn't matter the order that you go in, but I would suggest you do, like I said, the entire jar first. And the only reason I didn't do that is because I wanted you to be able to do them all, but I wanted to give you an example of each one. So hopefully that helps you for your assignment today on Tuesday. For math, if you have any questions, you can join me for my office hours from 1 to 2:30. Bye, guys.